Right, just over a week to go for the biggest sporting extravaganza, the Olympics. And before the Paris Games open, the French sports minister has taken a swim in the River Seine.
Well, the mayor of Paris is set to do the same this week. Why? Well, to prove the river is safe for competitors to swim in. The city's iconic waterway is meant to host multiple events, including the triathlon. Clara has more.
The Seine that flows through the heart of Paris is a river overflowing with history, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, said to be the home of Joan of Arc's ashes and often called one of the world's most romantic rivers. But it's also one that has been plagued by pollution for years. Paris uses a 19th century sanitation system, which collects both sewage and rainwater. Now, usually, the wastewater flows through a network of underground tunnels to treatment plants on the city's outskirts. But when there is heavy rain, the system can be overwhelmed. The excess wastewater then gushes from the potholes along the river banks and floods the Seine. So when Paris was awarded the bid to host the 2024 Olympics and the outdoor swim races were planned to be held in this river, the so-called swimming plan was officially set into motion. A $1.5 billion project to make the river clean enough for Olympians in 2024 and open it up for the public next year, overturning a century-old ban. Now, the process involved thousands of new underground pipes and tanks, chief among them a gigantic underground reservoir. It's fed by a 700-meter-long tunnel to collect excess water during storms. The mega basin can hold the equivalent of 20 Olympic swimming pools of dirty water. But that itself wasn't enough. Last August, the swimming marathon test events had to be cancelled because the water quality wasn't up to safety standards. Officials, however, have remained optimistic. In fact, French President Emmanuel Macron and Paris Mayor Anne Hidalgo went as far as to promise to take a dip in the Seine. Hidalgo initially scheduled her swim on the 23rd of June. That sparked an online campaign by angry Parisians who were protesting the games and its huge cost. They planned to defecate en masse to fill the river with human feces on the very same day. The mayor postponed her planned dip, citing parliamentary elections. But as late as last month, the river water has remained unfit for swimming, with data showing levels of E. coli, an indicator of fecal matter, to be 10 times above the acceptable limit. Now, despite rising concerns, authorities insist the water quality will become satisfactory just in time for the Games. For now, athletes are keeping their fingers crossed, as organizers have made it clear that there is no plan B.